I broke it. I broke my tow bar. Many times on YouTube you hear about us full-time RVers living out here on the road, how we're living our dream, how life is wonderful and everything is great. And for most of the time, that's accurate. However, every now and then things go wrong. I broke my tow bar. How, you ask? Let me say it wasn't easy. I like to get as much prep work done prior to moving day that I can. And so I hooked up the truck to the motorhome the night before, like I normally try to do. And as I was making my way out of the campground, I knew that there was I'm not going to say it was over aggressive because I've been in tighter turns before, but there was a fairly aggressive U-turn that I had to make in order to get out of the campground. And I had the truck hooked up. Now, I've stayed at this campground before. The last time when we left several months ago, when we left this very campground, I didn't take it wide enough, and I thought I was going to lose the truck down in a ditch from making so tight of a turn. So this time I tried to compensate, and I made my turn a little wide. Well, lo and behold, it was a little too wide, and a tree got in my way. Now, so I'm in a bind. Pardon the pun, but try to. I know you're not supposed to back up when you're towing a toad all four flat on the ground. However, so I got out, I looked, the tow bar was bound up pretty tight, so I couldn't undo the tow bar. I guess I had some options. I could have taken a hammer and beat the tow bar off of the truck, but I really didn't want to do that, so I took a shot back up a little bit. Well, lo and behold, the tow bar snapped. Let's take a look. So here's my tow bar, and however, they're not supposed to do that. That thing broke clean off because the stress that I put on it. The tow bar is weighted, it's rated to hold the weight that I'm towing, so it's sized properly. Now, this tow bar that I have is called a Ready Brute Elite tow bar. And what I love about this tow bar is that there's actually a surge brake on the front. If you see this, when the toad pushes forward on the truck, or excuse me, on the motorhome, this mechanism pulls that way. It's attached to a physical wire right here. This physical wire comes through this slot and attaches to the front of the truck or the toad. And let's take a look. So this is the front of my toad, and this is actually attached to my brake pedal. So now, what I love about this is that when that tow bar catches the surge momentum from the truck, and that lever pulls, it pulls my actual brake pedal. So now, what does that mean? It means that I didn't have to buy an additional $1,000 brake system to add in addition with towing an F-150. You have to have brakes. It's pretty much law in most every state. You have to have a supplemental braking system. So the Ready Brute Elite tow bar encompasses the tow bar and the braking system all in one. So this Ready Brute Elite tow bar system that I have is probably the most economical way to pull a toad and incorporate that braking system, because normally you're paying about $1,000 for a tow bar, maybe a little less depending on which one you buy. But usually the brake systems themselves, a third-party braking system, is going to cost you about an additional $1,000. So I saved a lot of money by buying this tow bar. Now, I'm going to tell you the tow bar is quality, but I did something that you're not supposed to do. I broke a rule. Never, ever, ever back up your motorhome with the toad attached, all four flat down on the ground. Or, same thing applies if you're pulling a tow dolly. You're not supposed to back up. I did. I knew I wasn't supposed to, but I didn't have a whole lot of options. I was kind of stuck. Now, here's the good part. When I called ALK RV Industries and asked for the part for my tow bar, they're going to replace it absolutely free of charge. Now, I admitted fault. I told them I did this. They said they don't care. It shouldn't have broke. How cool is that? Thumbs up to you. Not many companies do that. So if I ever need to buy another whole entire tow bar, guess where I'm going? Here's all I need to do. This piece right here. This will unbolt here. This will unbolt over here, and then I pull the bad piece out, I put the new piece in, and I'm good to go. And that's my tow bar problem. I broke it. I did it. I learned from my lesson. However, unavoidable. Next time, I'll see you on the road. Hopefully, I'll have a working tow bar. This is Mike from Random Bits RV. I'll see you on the road.